my screen. This is what you see when you enter your Pictavo account. And in order to get to your ad, you need to go here to my account and search for your ad. When you just purchase the app, you will see the design button here. Once you start the designing, you don't see that anymore, but you will see the remove or the edit or submit. So I have different sizes because every size has different templates. Templates are a nice way to start or an easy to add, right? So we will start with the full page. This is the design software. Okay. So on the left side, we have the menu. This is the preview. Anytime you have something already designed and you have saved it, you will be able to see with this button. Here you have the text option, headline, subhead, and the body. And here we can have the photo boxes, different shapes that you can add. This is for when you are starting from scratch. So you can play a little bit with the different shapes. Here we have the pictures. I have a few images that I uploaded. We will go through the process further on. And here we have the art. Here you have the accents, the background, the templates, the shapes. And here the colorables and all the shapes that you can select to put your own colors. So not everybody has the same ad, because when the template is very easy, but if everybody select the same one, we have a few ads that are the same. So, and here are the drag button and the zoom. You can zoom in or zoom out. It is very important that you pay attention to the size of the ad, the dimension that the ad is going to have in the book. I don't know if you have the yearbooks from previous year. At the bottom of when we finish putting all the classes and the portraits, we have the ads, the section for the ads, and after the ads, we have the news for the year. So there you can see the size, but here you have a good idea of the size. And this is very important, not for the full page, but for the full page, you have plenty of space to write and to put several pictures, but you see the same screen size when you have the quarter page, and the quarter page is very small. So if you put too many stuff on the quarter page ad, you're not going to be able to read it, and the pictures are going to be very small. So that is very important that you take on account what the size of the ad is. Okay, so let's start with a few templates. This is the tool that you're going to use the most, the accents. You can go to the templates in the middle, and you have different. So in order to see them bigger, you can like hold them and take them over the ad. And you can work here, changing the color. If you select here, you can leave this here. The menu is going to open. This is the effect part of the menu. You can change the color and put any color you want. And then when you select another part of the ad, of the template, you can change the other color. I highly recommend that you do that, because most of the people work with the template. So for your ad to be unique, it's highly recommended that you select change the color or change some shapes. And it's very easy to do. You can change here, you select the text, and in here you can change the type, the font, and you can have something like probably bigger. You go back, here you change the size. You can change the spacing, you can change the height of the line, everything. Let's put less here so we can have it closer. You see how it changed? And then we can put a little bigger. If you see that in this case, the box turns red with an exclamation mark here, it means that something is outside you cannot see some of the text. So you grab the box by the corner and you play with it until you have the size that you want. Let's see that we want to keep this size here, sorry. We can enlarge this a little bit for the text to fit. You see, you can pretty much modify everything. Even this, you can change the color of the text. You can put black. You can add a shadow to the text. And if you lower the blur, it's going to look like one of those. So let's put them smaller. There you go. You can play with this. Also, you can put an outline. When you select it again, you can put a border. No, it doesn't let us. Sometimes it doesn't allow you to do that. It depends on the font. Let's check with this one. No, here either. Sometimes it happens that it doesn't let you. No, it didn't let me put the outline, but normally it will allow you to put some outline so you can do the letters wider. Okay, here you have the shadow. I like to always lower the blur a little bit, and the closer it is from the word, the better you will see it. But it depends on what you want to keep. Okay, have a nice shadow over there. So I really like this program because you have a lot of options to do. And let's say that you don't want to work with this anymore, you can try another one. And it will ask you to confirm if you want to check, because once you're done, you will clear the page and you will be losing all that you have done already. So I will say yes, and we will change to another template. So let's say that you want to add a background to this template. You go here again, and let's go to backgrounds. When you see this color wheel here, it means that you can put it in the color that you want. You see? And now we will select the pink or blue. And here, let's change the red. Let's put some yellow. And the same, we're gonna do the same here. Sometimes you will need to zoom in order to be able to select the what you are looking to select, okay? And let's put yellow too here. Another change that you can do to this template is change the shape of the picture frames. And here, when we have here, if you grab this, has the rounded edge. If you select it and you go, oh no, it doesn't let me do that. It doesn't let me do that. But the last version, it did let you use that. But you can use the frames that you have as a reference and put different one. You know, there you go. You have a nice circle, and then you delete this one. There you go. And you can replace a circle one with this, and you have a total different art. You see how you can play. Be free, feel free to ask me questions if you want, or if you want me to repeat some of the stuff we are going through, please let me know, okay? So let's go back to the, here you can put like shapes, but these are like accent. It's not to put a picture. Oh, here, that is the way. I found it. That is the way to change the shape of the, you go to the shape and you put it over the photo frame and it will change the shape. Let's see, let's try with this one. Here, there you go. So you can play a little bit with that. There you go. Or we go back to square. Circle there. So according to the amount of pictures that you have, you can play with the different shapes. This is the way to do it. Go to shape and grab and drop the shape over the frame that you have already there. So it's an easy way to personalize your ad and make it unique. Let's go to the templates. Let's see a little bit the backgrounds that we have. All these are the colorables. We don't get to see them very much. When we change the color, we see the detail that they have. This one has some stars. Let's try this one. It has bigger stars. This one. So you can play with like the sun rays. Those are the colorables, and here we have the preset one. Very simple. Okay. This is a nice one. Here you select black, and in the middle of the wheel you select white. So if you want to do, or you can have the gradient here. If you want it lighter, there you go. Okay, another very important feature that you need to know is here in this menu, the information works when you have different objects and you want to have different layouts. So with this arrangement tool, you send it to the background or you send it to the front, you put it in the middle. So you can also play with that. And here you can change the opacity. You can rotate the images. Let's say that you put a picture and the picture is it falls, because sometimes when we do selfies, the picture is on the opposite side. So you can select the object, and here you can rotate and flip. Okay. And if you select the few objects, you can align them here. Let's say that we will align these two photo frames. You control shift, with shift, you select, and here you align them at the bottom, at the top, in the middle. You can center everything. So for you to have even margins and the options aligned, this is the tool to do it. Let's say that you can also group different elements for them not to move. Because sometimes when you try to select this and this is going to move too. So if you want, you can group always with the shift and the click. You select, and here you group them so they will move all together. You see? And here you can lock them. So once that's done, you don't move that anymore. So if you see that some objects or some elements are bothering you in the design of the other, you can do that and click that. You have to remember because it won't let you do anything to them. Let's see how we can drop the pictures. Here, I uploaded the pictures here. You go to upload and it will open your menu. Your computer, I selected these 4 pictures that didn't have copyright. I selected and I uploaded them. So I don't want to, let's upload this again. Just for you to see how the process is. Okay. I don't know why I don't see them, but the pictures are there. And once you move it, there you go. If you happen to have this again, it means that the picture doesn't have the quality to print. So this is not going to print good. So you have to, there you go. Make it smaller until the red disappears. So this is the appropriate quality for that. And you can know the quality of your pictures if you click here, the information, somewhere here, properties. It used to say here the quality of the picture. If you don't want a picture anymore, you remove it from here on this menu. You can resize the picture too. You click the crop button and you can move it around. You change here. You have to grab the frame. You see, and you can change the size of the frame. That is how you crop the picture, and you can move the frame around. This is very useful when you have faces of kids. So if you want to do the grab the face only, you can do this, and there you go. This is what you're going to see. Okay, let's select another picture where we have the face. Now this is the same picture. It's a shame that I don't get to see the image. Here we have the kids. There. So here you go, you select the picture. This is the group, so we can work on this individually. You go to the crop, and there you go. So if you want to lower the picture a little bit, I will move it, change the size a little bit here, and then we move it. You see, you can grab as many as the kids as you need to. Nice. There you are. So this is a very useful tool that you might need. Remember the crop button, and then you move the picture around. So once you are satisfied with everything, let's put another picture here. You see, here too you can move it a little bit for the picture too. sometimes you don't get to see the full ad. There we go. Now we are going to crop the picture. Here, and I want to see their feet. So I will open the circle a little bit. And I will move it. There we go. Perfect. So now you have both kids centered as you. There you go. Do you have any question? Okay, how to upload the pictures. I'm sorry, I just seen the question. You go here when it says in my images and you click upload. I recommend that you have already prepared a folder with all the pictures that you want to put. I don't recommend putting too many pictures, except that you have a full page, because the other ads, they're not that big. So the less, the better for me. It's my idea, but you can do as you wish. No? So I put these 4 pictures. So you select them. You can select all at the same time. And then you click open. And it will show your images are uploading. And you will see the pictures here. Every picture that you upload. So once you have your pictures, you can drop the pictures over the photo box. Let's put this here and see how it works. What other picture I do have? No, I have those. I only have 4 pictures here. That is why I have. So if you wanna put like a border to the photo frames, it's the same as when we were dealing with the text or any other thing. So you can put the border here, you select and you click in the color box just to put the frame that you want. And you go back with this arrow here, and in the size, you can select how wide you want the border to be. And here you can do adjustment to the picture. You see, this is brightness. It's looking lighter and having more or less contrast. I don't recommend doing that a lot because it's not the same seeing it in the screen that it will print. If you see the picture in your phone or in your camera and you see the picture looks nice, you better keep it that way. And here you can play with the effects in sepia or black and white. Okay. So if you investigate a little bit, you will notice that it's really nice. And you can also drop a shadow to the photo. You see how it looks more professional. It looks like a magazine. So you can do it with the board, without the border or with the border. And try to make it consistent over the whole ad. Okay. Is it clear how to upload the pictures? Okay. Do we have any other question? Okay, so let's investigate the accents that I like very much, because this is what makes your ad unique. So even if you start with a template, you can play around and have something very different. This is related to activities. So let's say that your kid is good in sport, you can put this as an accent, and you grab it from the corner and you put it to the size that you need or that you want. And if you grab it from the arrow, the green, it will turn to turn, okay? So you can put it on the side, on the other side. Let's say, and here you have a lot of options to play around. He likes skateboard, so you put the skateboard over there. When the images has the orange, or like light brown sign, it means that not all of it is showing in the screen. So you need to know that. So when we have green, is that everything is okay. Yellow is that some part is outside what it will print, and red is that the quality is not good for the printing. Okay, so let's see a few more accents. You have for the very different. Okay, this is like for our year theme, the boat. And you have the color here. So every time you have the color wheel, you can change and put it in the color that you prefer. So let's go with red. Ah, there you go. Okay, so we have a red boat. So you can shop around baseball, hockey, lacrosse, tennis, ping pong, basketball, golf, soccer. I did a soccer one for my kid that is in 7th grade right now. And I put the background in gray. And that was it. Few pictures, a nice text. If you select to put some text, make sure it doesn't have any spelling mistake, because in that part, I won't be able to correct it. If I see that something is wrong, I can let you know, I can correct it. But if for the grammar and that, don't count on my grammar, my grammar, sorry. And here you have more fun, more elaborated accents, you see. So the same sport, but with a little more detail and color. You see? Another fun part that you can do is the embellishment. Okay, so here you have some arrows. You can color them. You see a few stars. You see, and you can change the color. In the general, we cannot fill them. It's just the border, but you can play with that. And a very nice feature that we have, that we've been having for the last, I think, 5 or 6 years, 5 years at least. This is my 4th year doing it, and it was already there when we started, is a 3D. In order to have a 3D effect, you need to have contrast of colors. So you need a dark, very dark background and very bright shades, the text and all that. So let's say that we put a dark gray. Okay, this background is not very plain, but you need that contrast of colors in order to have. You see, you can put shadow. You have some clouds over here and there. So you can play around with all the accents. Here you have stars. This is very popular. This is what we need, that contrast of color to have the 3D effect. And we have frames. This is the one I used when I did the soccer one. I have this background in green. and I put this border on the full on the page, but it was for a half page ad. And then I put some pictures of my kid and in the text, and that was it. So you can play around with different. This is very nice if you use this one. You can select this and put a picture on the background. And if you have different layers, as we talk, you can select to put the layers back or up, depending on your design. So we want, let's say we want this. You will need to move this because the offset behind, you're not going to be able to grab it. So if you want this on front, you will come here to the properties and you send it to front. So now, you see, this is going to be in front of the other one. And then if you want to send it to the background again, when you're finished like designing, you go ahead and send it to the background. Oh, sorry. Once you're done, you can send it to the background again, or you can leave it there. It's as you wish. So let me erase a few things that are bothering us. And again, here you have the color of the one, so you can put the colors that you want. This is very fun and very popular too. Here, this is nice. You can use it and then put some text on it. So let's talk a little bit about text. You come here. We have predetermined the headlines with the text, but you can put, you can change the font at any time. So you are awesome. Okay, so we have the text here. Here we can put it in the middle. And the middle is going to be according to the frame. So let's select the frame. And let's put it to the size of the circle. There we go. There we go. So let's put it in the middle center. So you are awesome. And then if you select both at the same time, this and this, here you can align for them to be perfectly in the middle. Okay. They have to be the same size in order to. So you put the text in the same size as the circle. And then you select both. And you. It's looking very. I don't know why it's so high. Okay, and then you can group this so it doesn't move. So you move it around. And once they are grouped, you can select, you can change the time. There are two images that will move together, but the text you have to change the font. And we can. Oh, nice. You can move it here or there. And remember, if you are here in the gray part of the square in the middle, you can put it one side, like turn the room a little bit. You can do it from there or here too. Flip and rotate. You can move it from here. And you can send it to the background, or you can bring it to the front. Okay. Do we have any questions? Are we good? Let me go ahead here and the shape. Okay, let's select the shape. We don't want to modify any of the frames that we have. So we bring it shape here, and we can move it around the app just to make another accent. Or then you can put, later on, you can put some text. Then you change the color. Let's put blue, and let's send it to the background. There you go. So then we grab it and we make it fit through the page. There you go. And you can do that with all the other the shapes. Just to make, if you want to make a frame for this, you can add a border. Red. Red border. And then we have the shadow, and then we have. Or you can have another shape. You select the shape, and you put it on the background. And you send it to the back. Then there you go. Here, if you select both, then you can center both. Make sure that you don't select. There you go. Nice. There you go. That is another way to make a extra thick frame. Let's change the color on this. Okay, I see. Okay. I am recording this meeting and I will post it on YouTube, but I think it's going to be next week because I am out of town right now, and I prefer to be home to do that. So next week it will be on the YouTube channel. I will send the link. Can you put your email here? Did you buy the app? If you bought the app, I will resend an email to the one I sent earlier today with a reminder, with a link to the YouTube. Okay. I will go now to the other templates, to the other size templates. Here. Okay. This is the full page. This is very popular too. Let's change everything. Okay, you have an undo button, this one, that is very popular. So you can go back and forth if you made a mistake and you want to go back, you can do. That is very important. And the redo. So these tools are very useful. And you can also do the Control-Z for the undo. Okay, well, let's say we are done with this. You can save it. If you already say, okay, that is it, that's all I need, I will send it to the yearbook, you send it to us, and we will take a look at it. And if we find that it's not good, we might text you on, but normally everything that we receive is pretty good. Parents are very creative, so normally there is no need to do that. but I will. If I see the pictures are not good, I can also ask you to change a picture. Sorry. So this is it. So let's see a few more templates. Okay, I see we have a few questions in the chat. Yes. Sorry, my connection is slow. Okay, here you have another one. This is very popular, I can tell, but make sure that you change at least the background color so you don't have another app similar to you. And here you can change, remember we said with the shapes, you can change the shape of the frame. And just with that little change, it's a lot of difference, you see? Then you select the background. I don't know why it's not really change the background. Here we go. No, I select the text, sorry. Okay. So you will have plenty to play with that. Okay. Do I have more questions in the chat? Okay. So, do we have any other questions? Let's go to the other size app for you to see the templates. Okay. You have several here. Okay. Okay. There you are. This is very nice to see the popular stars, and you can complete with the text. It's popular too. Okay, hold on. Okay, this is very nice too. So here you can put the background, change the font. It's very nice for you to work with, to start working with. And let's cancel and close. And do you want to save your change? I will put no. And then I will go to my app and let's go to the quarter page. Design. The design button is going to appear only the first time you open the app. After that, you will see the edit or remove. So here we are. And let's go to the templates. Templates. You see they are different. And here, very important, as I told you earlier, the size of the app. This is a quarter page. So I don't think you should put more than 3 pictures in a quarter page because it's too small and not a lot of text also. And you see it here, the same size as the full page. But you need to bring it to the paper in order to design and to be able to read. Okay. So these are popular one. This is very popular. This one also is very popular. But you have all the tools to make it unique. This is a new one. This wasn't here last year, I think. This is really nice. And again, you can change a few of the accents. Put, I don't know, if you love soccer or basketball, you change, you add a ball here. You change the color, you change probably the font to, I don't know, the original software. You have to change both. See, this is a nice way to have the 2D, the 3D effect. So you select both, there you go, and you change both fonts at the same time. There you go. And we see the red one is that something is missing that you don't get to say, there you go, way to go. There you go, you can move it. You make sure that it's right. You can put this here, or you can move it to the other side. I will group these two so they move together, and it's easy for us to work. Here. Okay, let's see a few more. I think this is new too. I don't think I saw it already. These are only text. This is very popular from the previous year. And that's it. So this is easy also to modify. You see, you change the background for this, and the shape here, the font here, we have it completely unique. And you have 3 pictures. Here you have another one with 4 pictures. So I recommend you have these templates in mind just to see how big or how small your pictures need to be. Okay. And let's close here and let's go to the half page. And this one. This is the half page for you to see the different templates. Okay, this is very popular. This also is very popular. And I think these two, you see how many pictures we have, but this is half page. So here we have 4 pictures. You can also select the template according to the amount of picture that you have. This is a nice one too. So you see here we have like 6, 7 pictures. This is the popular one. Very nice. And here we have just text. I particularly, I don't like those because they're very boring and I don't like to write a lot. So I prefer to be more the visual side of it, mostly for elementary kids. If we were like in middle school or high school, you get the chance to put more text, but here is, I did this for my daughter that is in 9th grade now. I changed the color, I changed a little bit the accents, and I put, I think, only 2 pictures. I don't know what's it. What else? Okay, so that is it. This is very popular. So it shouldn't take long to prepare the ad, as long as you have the pictures already selected and what you want to say to your kid. You know your kids. Okay, I know my kid would hate me to put baby pictures of him, so I wouldn't dare to do that. So you know your kids. The bigger the ad, the more possibilities you have to put more pictures. Always make sure to respect the size, to have it in paper, just to draw a cut a piece of paper with the size indicated here. So you have an idea of how big and how small the text needs to be, the pictures need to be. And once you are done, you say, let's see, you want to save it. I will put Nico. Okay. Your ad was saved successfully. Let's say you don't finish right now because you don't have time to finish, or you want to look for another picture or any reason. You save it. You go to your account, and you can finish designing later. You don't have to do it all the same day. So whenever you log back to your account, you go back to ad, and you will see here, edit or submit. And you will have like an idea of how it's looking. Okay, and once you finish and you send it to the yearbook, you won't be able to modify the ad anymore. So try to make sure that you are completely satisfied with the result, so we don't have to send it back, or you don't have to ask me to release the ad for you to make any change. Okay, so we are almost in time. Do you have any questions? We have 4 participants so far. Okay, so let's close it really quick. Once you have your ad complete, you can have a preview here. Zoom in, zoom out. Make sure you check the spelling, that you align everything. If you want to align, remember, you have to select the elements that you want to align, and you go here to the properties, and you align as you wish. You can put evenly vertically or horizontal, and everything is gonna look very professional. You select the text, you don't like that font, you change for another one. I like this because I think it's very like, how you say, youth. So you select that. If you want to add here with the magic wand, you can put an outline and change the color and give it that effect. If you want to do here, if you do that, you will have like a 3D effect, and when you wear your glasses, you're gonna see the difference in the contrast with the background. You can add as many accents as you think is necessary. As always, less is more, but you have freedom and creative freedom to do whenever your kid is gonna love, you know. This is a message for them for when they are grown up. They will see, oh, look what my mom did when I was in elementary. So I think it's a very nice memory keeper. So let's put yellow, and this is gonna do the 3D, no? Red, orange, blue. That you will have different dips when you wear the glasses. So you can play, you can copy and paste this, and then you can rotate them so you have an even layout. Then you can align, and there you go. Raise a little bit there. So with very little, you have a nice accent. Okay. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. I hope you get to design a very nice ad and that your kids have a very memorable year. Any question, you send me an email to yearbookmanatee@gmail.com. I normally answer the emails really fast. Please spread the voice about buying the yearbook for your kids. It's a nice memory keeper for them to cherish. Thank you very much.